Everyone looks at Bimbo Ademoye and sees a woman who has it all. She is the undisputed queen of Nollywood comedies, the internet's favorite bestie, a powerhouse actress who can make you laugh until your stomach hurts, and a stunning beauty who lights up every red carpet. She looks unstoppable. But what if I told you that behind that infectious laugh, behind the glamorous awards, the millions of followers, Bimbo was carrying a weight that would have broken the average person. For years, while she was busy making the entire world smile, she was shedding a private reality from the public eye. A reality shaped by pain, absence, and a deep-seated secret she kept buried beneath the surface of her rising fame. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the side of Bimbo Ademoye you rarely see, the secret she hid for years, and how it secretly fueled her rise to the very top. Stay with me because this completely changes how you look at her. To understand the secret, we have to look back at how Bimbo busted onto the scene. When she became a household name, the media painted a picture of a bubbly, carefree girl from Ebute Metta who just stumbled into greatness. But that perfection was a mask. For the longest time, whenever celebrities talk about their mothers or share emotional Mother's Day posts, Bimbo's page went completely quiet or focused entirely on one person, her father. For years, fans wondered, where is her mom? Why does she never talk about her mom? The truth, which she kept locked away during the early, fragile years of her career, was a deeply painful family dynamic. Bimbo Ademoye grew up in a single-parent household, raised entirely by her father from the tender age of 2 years. Her mother wasn't just absent, she was completely estranged. In a society where family dynamics are heavily scrutinized and people are quick to judge, growing up without a maternal figure in a heavy burden to carry, Bimbo Ademoye hid the depths of that emotional scar for years because she didn't want pity. She didn't want to be known as a girl with a broken home. She wanted to be judged solely on her talents. Think about the immense pressure of trying to build a career in Nollywood while keeping your deepest vulnerability a secret. Bimbo was terrified that if she opened up about her mother's total absence, the media would twist it. They would make it about drama, gossip, and scandal. So what did she do? She took that secret pain and poured it into her relationship with her dad, Ariyo Ademoye. He became her mother, her father, her manager, and her protector. He was the one who took her to the very first audition. But hiding that part of her life meant putting a massive emotional wall. Have you ever noticed how Bimbo, despite being incredibly friendly, keeps her inner circle extremely small? For years, she faithfully guarded her private life. She hid the loneliness of not having a mother to call after a bad day on set. She hid the tears she cried behind closed doors when the industry got too toxic. She wore her comedy like a shield. She figured that if she kept everybody laughing, nobody would look closely enough to see the hurt. But a secret can only stay hidden for so long before the truth demands to be free. When Bimbo Ademoye finally felt secure enough in her career, when she realized her fans loved her for who she was, not just the character she played, she did something incredibly brave. She began to talk about it. She opened up about the fact that she and her birth mother are essentially strangers. She admitted that her mother tried to return when she was 20, but the emotional connection just wasn't there. Imagine the strength it takes to admit that the millions of people, the secret she hid for years wasn't just a scandal. It wasn't a crime. It's a secret that was profound vulnerability. She hid the fact that she had to build her own happiness from scratch. She proved that you don't need a conventional background or a perfect family tree to grow into an absolute force of nature. Today, Bimbo Ademoye stands as a beacon of hope. The secret is out and it didn't break her. It actually make her more relatable, more human, and infinitely more loved. It shows that the people who makes us laugh the loudest are often the ones who have fought the hardest battle in silence. Now, I want to bring this back to you watching this right now. Bimbo Ademoye hid her struggle until she was strong enough to turn it into a testimony. What about you? Have you ever had to hide a painful part of your life just to survive and keep moving forward? Does Bimbo's story inspire you to keep pushing no matter what your family background looks like? Let's talk in the comment section below. Drop a love if you absolutely love Bimbo's resilience and tell me your thoughts on her incredibly journey. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share that voice note, someone who needs a reminder that their past does not define their future. Let's get talking. Bye bye.